You don't get what you deserve, you get what you negotiate for.
It's a discipline that we all need, not only for business, but on our day-to-day social engagements.
I thought I was a very good negotiator.
You'll be transformed phenomenally. For the longest time, I have been working with governments and donors in the public health space, helping them advance their health programs, leveraging on technology. This includes continuous discussions, back and forth, looking for opportunities, mobilizing resources, defining strategies known to unknown, and this requires a lot of engagement. My interest in joining the Strathmore Business School Master Negotiator Programme was to hone my skills on negotiation, to look at the principles and protocols that are followed to improve on how I support the government.
The last few days have been quite interesting in terms of interacting with new people, but mostly learning about the new and tactical ways of negotiation. I thought I was a very good negotiator until I learned new things that made a lot of sense to the mistakes that I have been making over time, or the things that I felt like were holding me back, especially in how I'm able to close out on the deals. And also just trying to understand that the most important thing about negotiation is you don't get what you deserve, you get what you negotiate for.
It has been amazing. It is worth my social investment and also the financial aspect of it. With this Master Negotiator Programme, I not only can use it on my business aspect, but I see how I can adapt all the principles I've learned in my social life to improve my engagements and also improve just how I engage with people.
I feel it cuts across the industry because I came across different industry players, from lawyers, from doctors, from media personalities, from banking sector, and we all share different ideas when it comes to negotiation. And I've come to learn negotiation is more social and you're going to apply it everyday life situations.
My last class has been fantastic. A toolkit not only I can use, but also I can take back to my organization. I came here with the focus of improving myself, but I see how the skills that I've gathered and using this toolkit, how I can help my organization identify gaps probably that we have been having to improve on how we connect with our partners and improve how we are doing service delivery.
Professionally, I think it has added value in my negotiation skills because I normally deal with pharmaceutical suppliers who are majorly global and some who are majorly distributors. And for social life, I think I have added more value in my life when it comes to negotiating my deals, day-to-day life situations. I think I'm more skilled in dealing with such issues.
At the end of the program, we had another very complex case study. It was quite challenging because I think that's what reflects the day-to-day engagements and conflicts. Because the first one was mostly about, hey, how do we come together? But the second one was on a conflict that we needed to resolve but still maintain our relationship. So that's really brought about how I could be able to implement this on the day-to-day professional life that I go through. Specifically because of the space I am in, it needs a lot of patience, a lot of negotiations, a lot of understanding how the industry moves, what is our buy-in and what exactly is the buy-in of the partner that we are putting on the table. So just being able to have that holistic understanding and being able to maintain a relationship consistently. And even when there are issues that arise, how exactly do we come together, resolve them and make sure that both of us, by the time we leave the table, we're actually happy with the outcome and how we can maintain the relationship. But also the last thing is it's totally fine not to have a deal. I mean, when you get into a negotiation, it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to come out of that space with a deal. If it's not a deal, it's not a deal. So just knowing at what point I need to walk away was another very critical thing to have.
The value proposition of the Master Negotiator Programme, from my perspective, is it's a discipline that we all need, not only for business, but on our day-to-day social engagements. Why would I encourage anybody to do the Master Negotiator Programme? Because you'll be transformed phenomenally. Not just a philosophy, but in my 3 days into the program, I can tell you I'm a different cohort of individual in this society.